What single weapon made the Roman army almost unstoppable, so feared that enemies would flee before the battle even began? The answer lies in a piece of iron, deceptively simple, yet devastating in design. The Roman legions were famous for discipline and tactics, but one tool gave them the edge: the pilum, Rome's deadly throwing spear. At first glance, it looked ordinary, a wooden shaft topped with a slender iron tip, but its secret was genius. Unlike normal spears, the pilum was built to bend on impact. Once it struck an enemy's shield, it warped, making the shield useless. Imagine being a warrior, your only defense suddenly weighed down by a spear you couldn't pull out. You had no choice but to drop it and face Rome unprotected. This design wasn't an accident. It was psychological warfare. Rome didn't just pierce armor, it pierced morale. Before clashing swords, legionaries unleashed volleys of pila, a rain of iron, shattering formations and ripping through defenses.
Retreat!
Shields splintered, armor dented. Enemy lines broke before the Romans even charged. The pilum wasn't just a weapon, it was a strategy. It turned the chaos of battle into Roman order. Historians say a single volley of pila could decide the outcome of an entire clash. And Rome perfected the art. Each soldier carried at least 2 pila, ready to unleash destruction at command. Once the enemy's shields were gone, the Romans advanced, Gladii in hand, cutting down defenseless warriors. The pilum was cheap to make, easy to carry, and devastating in effect, a true force multiplier. Some ancient sources even claim enemies would refuse to face Roman legions, knowing the rain of pila awaited them. It was not just about killing, it was about breaking the enemy's will to fight. Over centuries, the pilum became the symbol of Roman battlefield dominance. Even Rome's enemies tried to copy it, but none used it with the same deadly discipline. Together with the testudo, the gladius, and Roman tactics, the pilum became part of a war machine unmatched in history. It was not the sword that made Rome feared. It was not the shield. It was this humble spear, Rome's secret weapon. The pilum proved that sometimes the simplest idea can change the course of empires. Rome's enemies learned the hard way. When pila flew, their chances of survival fell. So what do you think? Was the pilum the true weapon of Rome's dominance? Let me know in the comments. And if you love exploring the hidden weapons and secrets of history, hit subscribe for more stories that bring the ancient world to life.